What's going on, guys? It's xRazorZz here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's video, you guys are going to be seeing me open my FUT Champions Weekend League rewards, and this week we didn't do so well and we managed to get silver 2, which is pretty bad in my opinion, but oh well. We get some rewards, we get 15k, and let's open these packs. Alright, let's hope we can pack someone good. We've got a rare gold pack and a mega pack. I think we'll start off with the rare gold pack. Let's do this. Okay, nothing good, no inform. It's a decent flare, right mid. Willian, yeah, that's actually pretty good. 85 rated, that's actually really good. He goes for quite a bit. And we've got a lot of fitnesses and healing cards, and we can sell all of this. This is amazing. We get Kishna, I think a 5-star skiller. Yep, we get this guy. We might be going for a bit because of squad builder challenges, but let's see how much Willian is going for. 40k, that's pretty decent. I think I'm gonna hang on to him and sell him a bit later because his price might go up after. I don't know, but oh well. We'll send all of this to the trade pile and I'll be back with you in the next pack. Alright, so this is pack number 2. This is the mega pack. Hopefully we get something better than our first pack. Alright, let's do this. I want to walk out. I think that was a bit of a delay. No. Okay, there's a decent play again. It's a camp. Who's going to be? It's an upgraded Benega. 84 rated. That's pretty good. Might be going for about 10k. We get Winston Reed. We get Murillo. No one really good in this pack. A few contracts, fitnesses, squad fitnesses. Yeah, I mean that wasn't as good as the other pack, but Benega might go for a bit as well. See how much he's actually going for. He's not going for much. 2k. Well, and we've got the rest of these guys. I might use them in a squad builder challenge, so we'll send them all to the transfer list. Alright, so before we end this off, I'd just like to show you guys my squad for the FUT Champions Weekend League, and pow, this is my squad. So we've got some pretty decent players, no one too exciting except for the man himself, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and we managed to pick him up for 177k. Get lost Idrissa. We get Aubameyang, 96 pace. I still haven't even used him, just picked him up. And we've got this inform Latza, who's pretty decent, and this team is pretty box standard. I've got the likes of Douglas Costa, who I absolutely love. This guy's a beast. You guys need to try him out. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for my FUT Champions rewards, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Alright guys, so now it's time to move on to the FUT Champions gameplay. Now in today's video we're only going to do, what the hell did I just say? We're only going to be doing or showing you guys 2 matches, and this is because Idrissa suggested in the comment section down below that I'd show highlights instead of goals, and this is a perfectly good example of feedback. So I asked you guys in the comment in the video to let me know if you rather see highlights or goals, and Idrissa told me highlights, and he explained his reason, and this is why I love Idrissa so much. He's always helpful, he always gives me nice feedback, and I need the rest of you to be like him, or to leave me some feedback is all I'm saying. So I'm going to be showing you guys 2 matches in depth, or like showing you guys the highlights, and I need you guys to give me as much feedback as you can to help me improve my FIFA game. And in return I'll be able to get higher in FUT Champions, bring you guys some better rewards, some better players, some better packs, and hopefully you guys will enjoy my content more. So as you guys can see, in the beginning of matches I always go park the bus and counter attack. So this is to prevent me conceding as much. I mean, kind of helps, like I'm just so used to it now that I just play awfully without it. So you guys can also see that I always concede in the first few minutes of a match, and that is really bad. And I don't know if it's a kickoff glitch or what, but you guys need to let me know how I can just avoid it. And right here you guys can see me going on a counter attack. Now a counter attack is probably the only way I score my goals, and as you guys can see, Mane just buries that. What a beautiful goal. Hit him with the dab, But basically, because my defense is so back, and my midfield is probably pushed back as well. My strikers are pushed back. Everything's pushed back because I'm in park the bus, and it's just really hard for me to get up the pitch. And I can only score with counter attacks, and this is the biggest problem. I'm only left with one person up front, and I have no options. I can't like sweat here, or I can't pass it back, otherwise that'll be a waste of the attack. But like I just need to know how to like conquer this like situation, or like just help me, like, or just give me tips on how I can avoid this, or like if I should stop playing park the bus or something like that. But as you guys can see, by half time I've only had one shot and we're getting dominated by possession, and this is my FUT Champions weekend really. The other guys are just crazy players. I'm just like lucky to be there. I do alright, I can find some people to beat, but other than that, just FUT Champions is really hard. Like, because I'm playing park the bus, it's hard for me to get up front or like get into scoring chances, and that is why I've only had one shot on target, and my defending is pretty bad as well. So I played my uncle and he told me that I'm alright, but my defending could do with a bit of improvement. So if you guys have any defending tips and see any flaws in my defending, let me know how I can improve. My uncle told me to start doing jockeying, which is kind of helping me out in this weekend league. Not this one, but like this weekend, like the week I'm recording this. So you guys get what I'm saying, I think. But as you guys can see, we're on another counter attack and we're with Inform Grey, and we managed to slot it in the 90th minute, and this is probably like our 5th shot of the match or something, which is like really bad, really bad. We just get really lucky, and I just need a way to get higher up in the pitch. As you guys can see, we only had 4 shots on the entire match, which is just really bad. So guys, we're moving on to the second opponent of the match, or does that make any sense? Second opponent of the video, and this guy had a pretty solid team as well. So right here you guys can see me kicking off, and well, not me kicking off. What the hell did I just say? But okay, we start the match here, and this match was a pretty hard match, not gonna lie. It was a pretty tight match, and you guys are gonna see how. But you guys can see that my attacking skills aren't very good, obviously, because I'm always isolated or alone with one striker, no one to pass to, and then this leads to them counter-attacking. And look at this guy just destroying me with the face-up dribbling. So another thing that I get told a lot by my uncle is that I dive into tackles, which is really bad. So if you guys could like let me know how I could improve, that'd be awesome. And again, you guys can see me trying to go on a counter attack, but I just can't do anything. Right here, we're on another counter attack, and the only option I've got is to pass it to there, but obviously that's very predictable, and he's able to intercept it. And I dive in again, and this guy is wide open. I dive in again, he gets past, he gives it to Kante. Kante just goes past everyone because I dive in too much. I can just see it by examining my own gameplay, and this match is pretty laggy. Last weekend was just really laggy. So let me know how I can improve, or when is the perfect time to tackle, because that is the only way I'm gonna improve. And as you guys can see, we score from another counter attack by Mane, and that was actually a pretty decent goal. Low driven shot for the win. Mane is just a beast. He did get upgrade, and I'm hoping to use that card one day. So that's gonna wrap up for the first half, and again, I think this guy was dominating us. Let me see the stats. Oh wait, that's a bit of a surprise. So he had more possession, but we did have 2 more shots and he had 0, basically saying that we're both struggling to attack. So you guys can see that I just get like a minimum of like 1 shot every half, which is really bad, really bad. Probably I do have those games where I'm obviously beasting and feasting, but it's just not every time, and it's really hard for me to do so. As you guys can see, I'm just diving in for tackles, and that is why it's so easy for my opponent to score with the byline trick, or I don't know, method, I don't know what you like to call it, where you just go with the easy sweaty. And this is where I like to counter attack, well, if I can. But I think this is where I concede. No. So another bad thing I do a lot is throw it out with my keeper. I don't know why, but my players, when they doing their touch with the chest, it's just awful. And I don't know how to improve it, if there's like a button to press or something. But when they touch the ball with their chest, like to control it, it just goes flying all the way back into the other half. The opponents intercept it and they score from it. And you guys can see that my defending there was just woeful, and he managed to capitalize and make it 1-1. Also, because I'm on counter attack, my whole team pushes up sometimes. I just wish they did a bit more. But even my defense, so a lot of the times my defense is not even there, and that is another annoying thing about counter attack park the bus. So this match actually went to extra time and also to penalties, and you guys will see why. But as you guys can see, it's really laggy, and my tackling led to a throw-in, and this is another place where I do very bad. Basically they just go by the byline and they're able to sweaty it across. So as you guys can see again, Gray is just by himself. He's got no one to help him out with, and that's just annoying. And I keep saying as you guys can see, which is annoying, and I see that a lot as well. Let me know what I say a lot and I'll improve if you don't like it. But again, my defending is just it's just all over the place, and he scores again with Martial. And I think yeah, we get a penalty right here. It was kind of a bad move on his part, and obviously you guys are gonna know what's gonna happen. We managed to convert it with Lallana. Alright, so that's gonna make it 2-2, and obviously we're gonna have to move on to penalties since we did score in the 120th minute, I think. Alright, so penalties. I really hate penalties. There's so much AIDS. So I've been watching the Panthers video, and someone asked him why doesn't he do finesse shots with the penalties, and he said that he does. So I thought, why not try it out? And I think they actually work better than normal penalties. You guys can see me miss with Nangolan, and I think I didn't even use the finesse shot. We have, I don't know who that is, Remy, and that was a finesse shot, and I don't think keepers can save it as easily as these normal shots. We managed to save that one. Douglas Costa, I don't know if he's left footed or right footed, so I go in the middle. I was kind of aiming to the right, but because it was a finesse, kind of went to the middle. But it actually managed to work out better for me. We save his penalty over there, and Martial steps up to take another penalty, and he doesn't score. So it's 2-2. We missed 2, he's missed 2. He goes down the middle with Kante. Lallana steps up and he converts it. Yeah, that was a pretty scary goal. So it hit the post and then just barely manages to stay inside. I don't know what happened there. I think we should have saved that. It was really annoying. Kante steps up for my penalty and he converts it. It goes underneath the keeper and they really find it hard to save it. And I think he misses with this guy. Oh yeah, we save it and just about bounces off the post. And all we need is one more penalty to win. And this penalty kind of scared me, not gonna lie. So we just about were able to keep it underneath the crossbar, and that's gonna give us another win. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up for the video. If you guys enjoyed this kind of talk through, kind of summary of my weekend league gameplays, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like the goals better, obviously tell me. And if you have any tips for me, just please let me know in the comment section down below. I need to improve my FIFA game. This weekend has been just awful. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But if you have any tips, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you think I'm alright at FIFA, please tell me. It makes me feel happy. I'm joking. But anyway guys, it's been your boy xRazorZz. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.